42 past the hour. Welcome back to Morning Joe. Joining us now from Paris, French public intellectual, author, and journalist Bernard-Henri Lévy. Also with us, the founder of the Moral Courage Project at New York University, Irshad Manji. Irshad, good to have you on board.
Thank you so much.
Bernard, I'd like to talk to you first from Paris and tell us overall the reaction in Paris and the thoughts among the people one day later after this attack.
First of all, you can see the mood of Paris through the image you see. It's gloomy, it's cloudy, and it's a storm. I am in Paris, as all the Parisians this morning, in a storm. This is the mood of France today. The other thing I can say is that it is a day of great sorrow. You can compare it probably, even if it is not the same, to what happened to America the day after September 11. It is a small French and September 11. The third thing I wanted to say is that we had yesterday night a huge Republican reaction of the people. The terrorists, the target of the terrorists, were to frighten us, was to tell French people to stay at home, to be full of fear. French people said no. They went in the streets under the storm, and all of them, all origin, all parties, all ages, they stood upon and on their values to say no to the fear, no to the terror. We are proud French patriots. This is the reaction of France today.
Bernard, it's Richard Haas here. Beyond that initial powerful reaction, what do you see as, if you will, the policy reaction to come over the next few days? What does France do about the reality that, 7.5% of its people are Muslim, and even if only a small percentage of them are alienated, you have this potential recurring problem? What are the policy results of all this?
I think that for François Hollande, the French president, it is a sort of Churchillian moment, like Winston Churchill, a Churchillian moment, which means two things. Number one, determination, pain and tears. François Hollande will announce to us that we are entering in a long and terrible battle against a terrible and determined enemy. One thing. Second thing, I think that France will learn from the lessons of other brother or sister countries like America. America, September 11, had a great patriotic reaction, but with Patriot Act. America had a great citizen and Republican stand, but with some sort of exception law. My feeling is that France will try to avoid this trap. And the message of John Kerry yesterday, John Kerry made a great speech, speaking in French and saying in French, I am Charlie. What did Mr. Kerry did? Three things. Number one, a gesture of brotherhood toward the old ally which we are, France. Number two, he gave to what happened in Paris its historical dimension. The last time an American president made a speech in France, do you know what it is? It is President Roosevelt, November 8, 1942, on London radio, which was the radio of General de Gaulle. He delivered a speech in French. So John Kerry, who is not a president but who is a great man, sent this way a strong signal. He put his feet in the footsteps of President Roosevelt by addressing us in French. And the third thing he said probably was, he was, don't forget, the adversary of George W. Bush. And he said, please, French allies, learn from the lessons of your brother sister countries, America.
Amen.
Bernard-Henri Lévy, thank you. Our conversation with Irshad Manji continues next after a break. Also still ahead, yesterday's attack on commentary, not silencing the commentators. One of the world's most outspoken political commentators joins us.